Welcome to Hostio. This is not a perfect journey, but it's a real one. Let's build this together. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, hello, and welcome to the Hostio YouTube channel. Let me tell you a little about myself. I've been working in the salaried wage slave system for almost 20 years. And during the coronavirus pandemic about 5 years ago, I realized that everything I had worked for until that moment meant nothing. When I suddenly found myself in a situation where I could no longer receive a salary, I began questioning how I would continue providing for my family. That was when I realized I was inside a modern slavery system, a game designed to keep people dependent. The fact that I couldn't just walk away whenever I wanted. That was the true definition of slavery. That's when this journey began. So first, I had to grow my small savings. I started directing half of my income into investments like the stock market, crypto, and gold, because in the salaried system, I didn't have the time to run a business. The system itself was built to steal people's time and life. Of course, not every investment worked out well. But at the end of the day, my main goal was to stay ahead of inflation and hopefully make some profit. No, I didn't make amazing choices, but at least I achieved my goal. With the money growing in stocks, gold, and crypto, I decided to buy real estate. I wanted to rent it out, earn passive income, and at the same time protect its value against inflation, maybe even make a gain if it was a good investment. I bought my first apartment 4 years ago and rented it out immediately. Unfortunately, the tenant was terrible. Not only did I not receive rent, but when they moved out, the furniture and walls were destroyed. I couldn't earn any rental income from that apartment, and I even lost money because of the damage. After this experience, I started thinking about short-term rentals instead of long-term tenants, and just like for many of you, Airbnb was the first thing that came to mind. But according to regulations, to run Airbnb in an apartment unit, you need permission from all other owners in the building, which is basically impossible. So I decided to buy a small building instead. After choosing the location, analyzing competitors, and identifying all the gaps in the market, I finally decided on the area where I would purchase the building. To gather the money needed, I sold my existing apartment, added my savings, and borrowed a little. And now, I'm starting a brand new story. I will share everything I experience, good or bad, here with you on the Hostio YouTube channel. In this journey, will I be able to get the results I want from Airbnb without any experience? What other passive income methods will I discover? And at the end of this story, will I achieve financial freedom and finally quit my salary job? Will I live the rest of my life as a free person instead of a modern slave? This story will be written as it happens, and I promise to tell you everything honestly, without sugarcoating, without editing out the ugly parts, exactly how it is in real life. Throughout whole story, what I experience will be documented by real-life videos and photos. In the upcoming videos, I'll tell you how I've chosen the building and bought it based on which criteria. Then I will document everything to get ready for the short-term rentals, Airbnb and passive income goals, and in the end shall I reach my freedom. If you feel the same thing and share my journey, stay with me. So, let the story begin.